Hello, this is Jock Russell, CEO of the Watchtower Group. I'm out here in the barn with a heavy bag. It's a water-filled, simple system. This particular one's by power line. That it's just hanging up off the ceiling. And two things I wanted to show you today. We're going to go with just the basics in our instructional series. You had some driving basics last time, and this is going to be more self-defense, though I really don't like that term, because if you're thinking defense, you're already behind the curve. I prefer the term counter-violence. All right, if you're going to counter somebody that's attempting to harm yourself or others around you or those under your care, you need to be able to stop that threat. All right, myself, you can tell I'm not a big guy. All right, but trust me, I can counter the violence of someone that comes against myself, my family, those under my care. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is the punch. Okay, now the punch, for some reason, some people, I don't know why, I've seen them do this, where they hold their thumb inside their hand like that. Don't do that. It's a good way to break your thumb. All right, you want to just grip your hand just like that with your thumb wrapped on the outside. All right. This other way you could do, if you don't want to make a fist, is you could just do, it's called a palm heel strike right here. All right, well, that's right in line with your long bone. And so when you come to your punch, it still delivers quite a shock. All right, so what we want to do is when you punch, all your punching, and I'm going to just use the term punch, or strike, comes from your hip. That is most of your power, all right? See down here a little bit further away, everything is coming. It's rocking in my fist, or on my hips. Right, the second thing, when you strike out, you're also going to rotate your arm. So your hand is kind of going like this. See, it's spinning slowly? All right, there you go. It's coming out and you're going to full extension. All right, so when you strike something, I've got this set up to where you can see the power line. That's going to be our target for the day. When you strike something, you're not going to just hit the object. All right, what you're going to do, see, that's just meeting it. When you're going to aim for the object here, the power line, but what you're really trying to hit is you want to put your hand through to the back. So your strike is delivering the force through whatever your target is, all the way to the back. So observe this, all right? I'm going to use a palm heel strike, all right, just to show the power that it can. This is a palm heel to the power line face. I'm hitting that. That's what I'm doing. Now, look at the difference in the delivery. It's like night and day. I'm going to be striking through the object. All right, so here I see this, but I'm trying to hit through it. See if you knock back further? The only thing is, I used to box way back when, okay? But when you get that kind of strike, yes, it hurts, but there can be a chance that it'll overextend. If you don't hit it quite right here at the palm heel, if you hit too high up, it's going to hyperextend your joint there. That's not good, right? So this is going to be a punch. All right, so what I'm going to do here is, again, I'm going to punch, hitting the power line, and then I'm going to punch through the power line. All right? So, as I'm punching, you're going to see the difference. Okay, I'm going to punch, hit the power line, and I'm going to punch through it. Okay, just much more of a delivery. And while you're punching, this is your biocomputer. It's your head. You want to protect your head. So, you probably have noticed my hand is up always. That's just from previous training. All right. So as I'm protecting my head, I'm striking. If I were to do like a jab, jabs are just simply for distraction. Okay, to line up the hit. So it's a jab, followed by the power. Same thing. If you're left-handed, okay, jab, right. Come back. All right. Next thing we're going to go through is we're going to talk about redirecting energy. Okay. Again, My background comes from Aikido. Actually, it was Seikikai Aikido. Fine, it's a little bit different than a lot of the Aikido that you see around these days. But if someone were to come at you, especially if you're of smaller stature, like myself, okay? You come in, and I just try to stop it. I meet it with force. We're going to try to drive through it. You can see there's a collision of a mass coming at you. All right, physics. Force equals mass times acceleration. Something that weighs 225 pounds, that's coming against something that weighs 150 pounds, the 200 is going to win, okay? So what you want to do, instead of meeting something coming at you straight on, you know, or even if you brace for it, it doesn't matter. You know, you're still the lower weight. And even if you're a big guy, still 225 times 225, and you're slamming together, that's still a lot of force that's coming, okay? It'd be best if you can avoid that. And how do you avoid that? Is you redirect the energy, all right? If you have such a setup like this, a heavy bag, or even you can play around with your kids, your dog, be careful with your dog, you know, don't want to hurt your dog. But redirecting, instead of meeting it, move to the side, you just almost practice doing this. This would get you in a good habit of moving with something quickly, especially if you just keep rocking it and keep going forward, keep going more and more, and then you try jumping to the other side. That's simple, because eventually what you're going to do is you're going to redirect that energy to the ground, or a flip, or whatever you want to do. We'll come, you know, do that stuff later. But those are the two things I want you to go away with today. Is number one, when you strike something, you're punching through it. All right. Number two, you're not going to meet force on force. I want you to move it aside. Okay. That'll be it for today. Of course. Make sure that you're in good health to be able to do this. Okay, I don't want you to get hurt or anything. Try things slowly to begin with, okay? Even hitting, don't just slowly get into it, okay? And you get the feel for punching or striking first before you deliver full power. I don't want you to hurt your wrists. I don't want you to hurt your hands, whatever. You know, your fingers jam anything. You know, so start off easily, okay? And then if you can, if you're restricted in some way, of course, you're going to have to get the doctor's approval to do this. All right? Because, again, I don't want you to get hurt. I just want you to learn and how to more adequately be able to counter the violence that comes against you. So I want you to live your life to your fullest. Enjoy yourself. Go out there, have fun. Just always be aware of your surroundings, and have a plan to counter whatever violence comes against you or yourself or your loved ones or those, you know, under your care. And be prepared. That's it. Love life. Take care. Have a great day.